your name?
Susan Sampson.
Where do you live?
Black River Falls.
Where are you from? Originally?
I'm originally from here. I was born across the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
In one of these buildings?
It's a bank building now. They tore down the old clinic. It was the Crone Clinic, and it was right up where the Black River Country
So
Bank.
how did you end up in Minneapolis?
I went to school there. First I got scholarships to go to Viterbo College in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And I did that, but I always wanted to go to a bigger city, and Minneapolis was the one I went to. And I owned a couple homes up there. I loved an acre by the interstate. And I built my first art gallery out there. Well, my first one was on Main Street, but then the first one I ever built was right by the Orange Moose out there. And I was in the Oasis there 23 years with a gallery.
Wow.
So, and then I had a second gallery in La Crosse, Wisconsin for 10 and a half years, and I built 2 office buildings. And our gallery was in the first building. Put 22 tenants in the buildings. And dealt with lawyers and bankers till I was happy to be back doing what I normally do.
I had 2 galleries.
My painting. So we were going 80 miles an hour all the time.
So now you don't do that, you've kind of scaled back.
I don't know. I love my life now because I truly love to paint, and that's really what it's all about. But for a while, I mean, I was building office buildings. I mean, I worked on contract with Anheuser-Busch. I mean, you start making a lot of money with what you do, and you got to do something with it. Well, then you get talked into this and that, and pretty soon I own 2 office buildings with 22 people in them, and it's like another whole thing. But I wasn't that happy doing that. I sort of, it's like, yeah, it's a nice thing to think about for a retirement, but I don't like having to wake up and tell people what to do every day. I mean, I did it for many years, and I've had employees, but it was not how I perceived my life to be. I wanted time. You have to have time to be creative, and you can't be pushed and hurried, and really this world goes way too fast for painters. I mean, you're doing a very old world thing. You've got hairs on the end of a stick, basically, and you are creating your income with that. I mean, that's a old world, almost caveman thing to do, but we still do it, some of us.
How did you first discover that you really enjoyed painting?
I was about 4, sitting at my grandma's kitchen table, Grandma Sampson's, and she would give me a little set of watercolors when I come to see her, and she'd sit me at the table and give me like a Christmas card or something to look at. And I didn't realize it, but I just looked at it and recreated it, and it was almost identical to what she gave me. And everybody was like, oh my gosh. And so it was like from 4 on, everybody sort of knew I could paint and draw, but I liked painting the best. I liked color, and they say you're either strong with line or you're strong with color. And I was stronger with, I've done some contemporary work, but I don't have a lot of that in here, but, and that is more of a soft, more of a movement thing, I would say, but that I can see, that's definitely stylized. I don't know if I have a real style, but some people have said, looks like Currier Knives, looks like Rockwell. I've heard those things.